Hello and welcome to Electricity 101. In previous episodes, we learned how electricity is generated and sent to our homes, as well as how to use that energy efficiently. We can think of that process as how we put electricity on the grid, called generation, and how electricity is then taken off the grid to be used, called load. The grid needs to have the same amount of electricity put into it as customers are using or taking from it. In this episode, we're going to learn how utilities balance generation and load on the electrical grid. Let's get started. Let's look at this like we're going to buy a candy bar. In this example, the candy bar represents load or customer consumption, and the money represents generation. Let's say the candy bar costs $2.50. You give the cashier the exact amount, but you give it to them with a dollar bill and assortment of coins. Each of those coins and the bill represents different ways utilities add electricity to the grid. As we learned, utilities can generate electricity from different sources such as natural gas, coal, and nuclear, as well as from renewable sources like wind, solar, and hydropower. Utilities don't always generate the exact amount of electricity their customers are using. So, where does the rest of it come from? A big part of balancing the grid comes from OPPD being a part of the Southwest Power Pool, often called SPP. This is a group of utilities from 14 states that are all interconnected. These utilities buy and sell electricity to one another to help maintain reliability and keep costs lower. Energy marketers help utilities forecast the amount of electricity or load their customers will need for any given day based on several factors, such as weather, previous electricity usage patterns, and more. You can think of how SPP works like this. Picture a big pool of water. Every utility is putting water into that pool from a variety of different generation sources that will be the most cost-effective for the utility and their customers while maintaining reliability. Then, all those same utilities, including OPPD, take from that pool for their customers' electricity needs. Putting this all together, we have generation that adds electricity to the grid, and then we have customers that take electricity off the grid and use it. We call that load. The balance between generation and load comes down to forecasting how much energy customers may use and the effects of weather and climate conditions. Some generation sources can be taken offline from adverse weather conditions, which is why having a diverse mix of energy generation sources is vital to maintaining reliability on the grid. In our next episode, we're going to learn about power outages and how outage restoration works. Until then, take care.